What's up, you guys? I'm Beloved, and I'm here with the Don and Shawnee, and this is Three Takes. Um, of course, you already know the question I'm about to ask before we dive into the topic. How we doing today?
I'm smooth.
Perfectly splendid.
I like that word. I'm gonna steal that word, splendid.
Splendid.
I like that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of. I don't know if it's because of the weather or what, but I'm kind of gloomy. A little gloomy today. I don't know if the weather has something to do with that, but it's giving gloomy. So
Mm.
yeah, a nap is very,
Is it gloomy up
very
there?
soon. Yeah, it is. I keep forgetting we all in different locations. It
Yeah.
is gloomy because it's raining outside. So yeah,
And
this is the
cold.
sleeping weather.
Okay. I mean, it was sunny today. I mean, well, right now the sun's setting because it's getting later, but it
Mm.
was a pretty nice day here. I was riding around with the windows down.
Okay,
It was. It
playing
was, it
that
was
country music, huh?
country roads. Nah. What was I playing? Actually, I was off the K camp. I ain't gonna lie. I'm always off K camp.
He's
I
still
What
making.
don't
was
like him.
what was that face for? What was that face for?
Is he still making music?
He
Right?
is
I
though.
don't.
People people be sleeping on him, bro. Like he's make consistently good music, like good music. I think he dropped like an album like last year or something like that. But yeah, he still make music. It's out there. He just ain't on the billboards or I guess, but
He didn't sell his soul, probably.
yeah. But he made good music though, like for real, like that shit you can ride to for sure.
I'm one of those people that sleep on him because I only
You
know.
gotta wake up.
Do I? Is
You
it
gotta
worth
wake up.
waking up to?
It really is like, bro. Listen to "Far From Perfect." That right there is just enough in itself.
How about you just send us the album that you listen to?
There we go.
All right, I got you.
Yeah.
No, I
I'll
want to
look.
send a few. Well, because I don't know if he's a person that I'll listen to all his albums straight through like
Mm.
that. Well, you can. I have done it, but I don't want to sit up there and put all my face in the album that I send to you. But
Mm.
I'm gonna pick out like two, three songs, and I'm gonna send them. I'm like, hey, check these out. I'm gonna make a little playlist. Honestly, I could just send y'all. See, if y'all had YouTube Music, shout out to YouTube, the best music streaming platform out there, in my humble opinion. Um, I could just send y'all the playlist, but because it's public.
Now, do y'all have a favorite artist that y'all can actually listen through, like the album, whatever album they come out with? You can take the time and listen through it.
I can listen to anybody that drops the album because I like to dissect it. But I'll say Nicki. I can listen all the way through.
These days, it's harder though. It's harder because a lot of artists just put so much filler music out there just to put some shit out there. So it's like if it's an artist that's like I know that they've like been working like that I follow heavily like something like that, then maybe like when the Carter Six come out, I'm definitely listening to that straight all the way through. So stuff like that. Um, and like I said, K Camp. I mean, I guess I kind of do too. Oh, I know an album I'm gonna send. I already know now. I'm gonna send the album. It's not it.
Yeah.
It's to go and there's some R&B style shit on there too.
Mm.
It's tight. It's a vibe. I can't wait. But Future, I'm definitely listening to Future's album all the way through.
That
Uh,
Dirty Sprite was a hit. I'm not him and Drake. I like that. That was a banger. I actually liked all them songs on there. Control by SZA. I can listen to all those songs. I listen to some J Cole, his old stuff. I haven't even listened to
oh yeah,
like
J Cole album. That's
yeah some of his new
great.
stuff,
You
but
lock into that one.
mm, so yeah.
But how about the artist that we're about to talk about now, Breezy.
No.
I'm
You
done.
can't listen to him. Dang, he be putting so much like on his albums. He be putting too many songs on there. Now. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, who got time to listen to 40 songs? That's a lot.
Females, certain females will die for that man, so they of course they're gonna sit there and listen to all 40 of his songs.
That's insane to me. I mean, I'll get to it eventually, but it's like by the time I listen to the second half, I don't forgot the first half. Like
That part.
that's what I'm going through right now. With like, I mean, I know y'all don't listen to country like that, but Morgan Wallen, his album just came out, and everybody geeking on it or whatever. It got 37 songs on there. I'm like,
That's
bro,
too much.
Sheesh.
37. I still ain't past song 20. Like it's. It's fucking crazy.
They literally just be in the booth. Like, that's track number 7. Let's go to track number 8, 10, 11, 12. Like, that's a lot of tracks. I mean, but I realize as a artist in my part-time area, you know, when I do it for free time, you might just record some stuff and just have it sitting to the side and just throw it on there and be like, yeah, let's throw it on the
Yeah, but don't just
on
throw.
the album.
I don't want the throwaway tracks. I want the, you know, like if an artist. I hate when they make up an album just because the label is requiring one, so they just throw some shit together and like, all right, there's an album because this label, because I'm contractually obligated to give this album from my label. Like, you can tell because they don't put they all into it. But if it's an album where they like actually, you know, trying and like got some meaning behind this album and I don't know, recorded it all out of the country when they was on something, you know what I mean, some shit like that, then the album tends to be better and you see a different side of them versus some thrown together BS.
Yeah. So let me ask y'all concerning C Breezy, whatever his name, Christopher Brown. How you guys feeling about him? Have y'all always been like a long time fan of his? Like,
personally, yeah. Like growing up, I used to be like, man, I wish I could be like Chris Brown. He the man. He can sing, he can dance, he can rap, he can get any girl he want. He can like, he is the embodiment of like, I don't know, down there being, I don't want to say perfection because that's kind of weird, but he's him. Like, you know, people love to say that. He's him, I feel like. And he never really slowed down. Even though the media tried its best to like slow him down or the powers to be or whatever. But I've always been a big Chris Brown fan. Like, I really think he's our generation's like Michael Jackson. Like, he's just that person that's super talented and you know, you can see the dedication to the craft. So yeah, I have a appreciation for him.
I like a couple of his songs. I'm not like a huge fan of his, only because I feel like he's a colorist. So I just
What's a colorist?
They're against certain colors. Like, he does not he doesn't really go for dark women. Like, I mean, I get it, that's his preference, but to downplay women of dark shade, it doesn't sit right with my soul.
Oh, I didn't know he's all about that.
Yep. So I just never really.
That ain't got nothing to do with his music, though.
But you as a person, I feel like I still gotta connect with you as a person, low key. Like, if you're not riding with me, what I look like supporting your music if you don't like the shade of my skin? Or you trying to downplay the shade of my skin?
That's the point, but I don't know. That's why I try not to, unless it's like, I don't know, because it's like, that's what I hate about social media and stuff like that, because it's like you get too into the artist's business versus just being about the music. Like, back in the day, like, I feel like you wouldn't even hear that type of stuff.
You're right.
More on them and the artistry that they put out versus like the type of person that they were. Like, you really didn't know what type of person that they were. Paparazzi used to be fiending for that. Like Michael Jackson, for example, how he used to hide, you know, everything from the media, like even his kids and all that. So it's just because I feel like all these artists, you know, especially if you really want to get deep into it, they all done sold their soul. So if you get to know plenty of them, you will have plenty of reasons to not support them. You won't be listening to damn near anybody, in my opinion. Like the R. Kelly thing. I mean, I'm still gonna listen to R. Kelly's music. Like, I don't care.
You really still listen to R. Kelly to this day?
Yeah, here and there. If I'm listening to some like R&B, if it's an R&B type day, for sure. Like, I'm definitely listening to some R. Kelly.
I just can't get down with the support.
You said with the what?
With the support.
Oh.
I try to. It's just every time I hear R. Kelly song, I just connect that back to, is he writing about a young girl? But he's a very talented man, though. I can't take that away from him, and he can sing. But it's like, what was your inspiration? I guess that's where I'm getting it from.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Agreed. But I think about not just him, but all these artists. Who is your inspiration? Like, who are you writing about? Are you just writing to write because it sound good, or do you actually have a muse to write about? I think back to what's that man's name? Chris Brown. I feel like some of his songs had something to do with Karuchi or even Rihanna. Um, but I also feel like Some Women was his downfall. I don't know. He's just been spiraling. Um, so I know it's good to separate the music from the person, but because we do have media, we can't help but see the person for who they are. You can't hide behind your music for so long. You can only do that for so long. So yeah, I don't like him, but
Yeah,
he do make some good music.
9 times out of 10, though, if most crazy talented people are some type of screwed up in the head, they're 9 times out of 10, or something off about them. It's something.
Yeah, they're either a crackhead, unhappy. Who knows?
And he's all those.
And most of these people, I'm weak. And most of these people have writers anyway. So, like most singers,
that's true.
Most of them have writers. So it's like, and a lot of those, come from like the A&R or whoever in a label that knows that they got whatever X, Y, and Z going on for their personal brand. So yeah, let's make a song that's going to capitalize on that. That's kind of what they do in a sense.
Yeah.
So this situation with him, he's going back on tour.
Mm-hmm.
When does the tour begin? I need to look at that.
I got tickets though.
Oh, you got tickets? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When is he coming there?
I'm going to Florida to see him. That's August 3rd, I think. So.
You said Florida?
Mm-hmm. Tampa.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love Tampa.
I'm curious how this works. If he go back to jail, do you get your refund back or?
Yeah, they will refund all the tickets.
Yeah. Okay. Don't want it to go to waste.
Right.
So this tour, he didn't come out with a new album.
No.
What is this tour for?
Honestly, don't know.
I thought it was for Residuals or something, whatever that album was.
That's a new album. Let me look it up.
1111. I don't. Or he already did a tour for that.
Yeah, he did that last year.
Then he got another tour back to back like that.
1111. I like that album. I ain't gonna lie, that was the shit. Like, I would have went to see. I mean, I've actually seen Chris Brown twice in concert. I believe twice. Yeah, 1111. That album I messed with heavily. Let's see what's the name of the tour.
Yeah, he ain't dropped no new album, so I guess he's just doing random songs.
Yeah, just a legacy tour. I don't know, but
yeah. I think Summer Walker's gonna be in this tour too.
Chris Brown released on 6.7 million bail.
That's a lot.
Can continue with upcoming tour after arrest and grievous bodily harm case.
And this was from 2023, y'all. This case was from 2023. And apparently they just got him. They arrested him. He was denied bail at first.
He about to make that money back.
Easily. That ain't nothing to him. That's chump change.
But let's get to why he was in jail. He beat that man up in the club.
With a bottle.
You had to been high.
Got a problem.
Out your mind.
Off of it. You just hit that.
Is there a video of this? Him fighting?
I think it was a video. Yeah.
So do y'all think if he do get arrested for that?
That's what he got. That's what they had proof about. That's why his bail was that high. That's why they got him. That's why they locked him up. That man was in severe condition, like severe condition.
He might settle. Because he can't just get out of that.
It's something to that, definitely, though. But
I mean, why bring it up
also-
now? Who brought it up? How? Like, who knows? Like, what happened here? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, how did it come back up again? Where was he at? I know he was out of the country. Where was it?
The UK.
It's just so funny because in other countries is really when people get arrested for some stuff. Like, I don't know how familiar y'all are with it, but Andrew Tate, when he got arrested in Romania over some stuff like the U.S. being mad about, so it's like they really be partnering with these other countries, and when they go out of the country, I guess they go to jail. Like, it's just crazy. I don't know, but I just wonder what happened to, like, where was he at when he got arrested? One, two, what caused the police to come to the scene? Did he have a warrant out for his arrest? Like, what really was going on? That's just the type of questions I have, because it's just like, why did he get arrested in the first place?
He probably had a warrant.
Why? My question is, why did you hit that man with the bottle?
That's not his first time doing some shit like that.
He's violent.
So
Yeah.
why do you keep continually doing stuff like that?
Because he got anger problems, allegedly.
That's not cute. Like, you got to do better. You are, and I'm not saying it's your priority to look out for the children, because the children are looking up to you. But you got a big fan base that looks up to you, bro. Like, you out here hitting people upside the head with bottles.
I feel like Chris Brown would be a lot bigger if he wasn't doing shit like that. Like you said, he was like Michael Jackson in a way, but I don't think he's as big as Michael Jackson like he should be.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, nobody's as big as Michael Jackson, but
There you go.
I know what you mean. Like, I mean, well, that's the truth, though. Like, but
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna debate.
But yeah, Chris Brown should be bigger. Like, he should like be on a down there untouchable pedestal. You feel me? But like that case with like Rihanna and all that, people are still bitter over that.
Yeah, that really did it, because before that, he was, Chris Brown was really big. Everybody
was projecting to be like crazy.
Yeah, he would actually be on the same caliber as
Taylor Swift,
Rihanna, Beyonce, Nicki Minaj.
Yeah,
as a male artist, but he's up there, but he's not up there, not over there anyway.
Yeah.
So,
I'm honestly, I wouldn't want to be up there like that, because more money, more problems. When you get up there, it's more issues. You're more so in the spotlight, the limelight. Hence is why we're talking about him now. Like, you're that big, so even if you sneeze wrong, it's in the tabloids, it's in the papers. So I wouldn't even want to be that big. Maybe he is running from something. I'm looking at it on a deeper level. He might be running from something, because, bro, you had to have been high out of your head. And they didn't even say he just hit him upside the head with a bottle. They said he kept hit like bam, 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 like mink. So you had to been doing something of some substance to get to that point where you are just hitting this man profusely. Like,
I wonder what the man did. I mean, probably just been an extra ass fan.
But they gives him a right to hit him upside the head profusely with a bottle.
I didn't say they give him the right, but people don't understand how much celebrities be going through, though.
But this is a DJ he did this to, so it wasn't like no regular fan. This was somebody known as well.
I wonder what happened. Something had to happen. It ain't like somebody just go randomly start mink. I mean,
true. They probably have a few heated words. I wouldn't be surprised. But, bro, like,
I wish Chris Brown would have beat up Drake. Like, that's all I wanted.
they cool now, so
right. Making songs together. Yeah, they cool. They close now.
Well, he done ran back to him after Kendrick. He said, I need some type of ally.
No, they got cool before that.
Before that? Oh, okay.
I'm weak.
Drake. I'm not a Drake fan. So.
They was only beefing because of Rihanna, though. That's the crazy thing.
And Rihanna still didn't choose neither one of them, which is crazy. which is crazy.
Drake was in line for a long time, and she still ain't pay that man no attention.
She didn't want no soft dude. He a little softy.
The man she with now is kind of. It's not like
I feel like he got more of a little bit of dash, a little bit of splock or dash of hood in him compared to Drake.
yeah.
Drake is Degrassi. ASAP Rocky is wherever he's from.
True.
And people he associate himself with, yeah, they ain't no weaklings. So it's definitely a different background there.
You want a man?
Okay? A man that has feminine attributes, but man nonetheless.
Did she have a baby?
Not yet.
Not yet. She
Feel like she
just
been
need to
pregnant for a
wait.
minute. You said what?
She need to wait. Did she? Oh, she pregnant again, aren't she?
What? She pregnant again?
Yeah, with her
She
third.
pregnant again.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the second baby, Shawty?
I don't know. To be honest, I can't keep up. The one that she was pregnant
Okay.
with during the Super Bowl performance, I'm like, she had to have that baby by now.
Yeah, she's pregnant again with her third child.
That's crazy.
I mean, she ain't coming out with no
Ain't she
other
like
album.
40? Yeah, she ain't got it that much longer. How old is she?
30 something. I don't know.
Yeah, she like 30 something. She like our age.
I thought he older.
No, she's like 34. Hold on, no, she's 37.
37.
Yeah.
She 37?
Mhm.
Sheesh.
Robin Rihanna Fenty.
Why'd you read like that?
I never knew her like real name.
I never knew her name was Robin. She looked like a Robin.
Fenty. Robin Fenty. That's funny.
Hey, you was crazy. Robin Fenty.
Fenty. Made me think of fentanyl.
That's probably what he was on. Little dash of fentanyl. Hitting that man upside with the bottle like that.
Wham.
And then they reached back from 2023 and brought it to 2025. Like
That's
something, there's something there.
It was targeted because, like, why would you go all the way back to that? Like, that's just crazy to me. Just like the same thing with like the Andrew Tate situation. Like they tried to pull up something from forever ago and then couldn't even find evidence and still trying. I'm like, it's just they be trying whatever. You just cannot piss off the powers that be.
I agree. I agree.
The law don't ever forget shit. You could do something 2 years ago and they bring that shit back up.
Yep.
Well, he must have beat their ass and then hurry up and left their country, and he must have thought they forgot.
It's giving that. It's really giving that.
Was it there where he's at?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was done over there in their country.
In the UK?
Yep.
Oh, well, that makes more sense.
Yeah. Oh, you thought he did it over here in US and they arrested him over there?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, it was done over there. So.
Because why are you doing stuff in other people's countries? Boy, chill it. Go make your money and come home. I don't get it.
Well, celebrities, money ain't a problem, so they ain't worried about just making the money. They trying to have.
Yeah, they see that shit every night.
Yeah. Obviously, 6 million, million. No thousands, millions.
Million.
And it ain't even 1 million, 6 point something million. Like what?
Diddy's bail when he tried to get bail was 50 million, I think.
Where is all these? Can I be honest? Where is all this money coming from? We are in debt.
You said what?
We are in debt.
That's their money, not the country's.
Then pay the debt off.
The question is, where is all this money going to?
Touche.
Like, you had to pay that for bail. Like, where the hell that money going? Well, you get it back, though, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know how that shit works.
Something like that. Like, I think, like, you can't be eligible to get it back. Sometimes you can't be. I don't know. But if you ain't getting it back, where's that money going? Like, but, yeah. He Makes me kind of want to go see him on a tour. Let me see if he coming to Tennessee. He might come to Memphis or something.
I'm good.
He better not fluke, because he fluked me last time. He fluked me again. I'm not going to see Chris Brown ever again in my life.
He fluked?
He fluked you?
Yeah, this was back in like 2017, 2018. I don't remember. He was coming to Columbus. We was living in Dayton. So as soon as we drive to Columbus, pull up to the stadium, they was like, yeah, Chris Brown canceled the concert.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, damn.
I wonder what happened.
Right. So, and he never rescheduled for Columbus. He just said, fuck Columbus. So
see, that's how he would never get $1 of me, another $1 out of me again. You try to play us? I'm trying to. That's how you feel about dark women.
Oh, you gonna let everything go to the dang on?
Yeah. Yep.
I want to see what he said verbatim about dark skinned women.
my question is to you, beloved. Well, not technically. I just want to know why when men say they have a preference, why do women take it so personal? Because we have preferences.
It's so I feel like everybody is entitled. Okay, Shawty, I see the facial. I'm going to explain. I feel like everybody is entitled to their preference, but you don't have to degrade other preferences because you have this certain preference. So there was a story going around where he was playing dark women, like, nah, I can't no dark women come up to my section, only the light ones. I only want the light ones. So it's like just say no to certain people and keep it pushing. You don't have to necessarily be like, I don't want you in my section because you're dark.
Voicing in it.
Yeah,
you have your preference. Cool, that's fine. You're entitled to who you like and who you don't. But
he said, I'm tired of telling them no. I just want everybody to know.
Yeah, like you cannot, like, it's giving whites only, whites or coloreds.
Oh God, I think you taking that one a little too far. It's just he probably just have a preference of like light skinned women,
and that's perfectly fine. Like who you like the light brights, that's fine. But to degrade darker women because you like this other color is crazy to me.
How did he degrade them?
So if I
don't want no darkies in my section. I
don't think that's degrading though. That's just kind of voicing what you don't want. Degrading is more so like really dragging them through the mud. You know what I mean?
Like, don't bring them gorillas over here.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
You might as well just call them gorillas.
Okay, so if I had a section, I'm like, I don't want no flat booty chicks in my section. All big booty chicks. Is that degrading?
Yeah, just say you want I want you. Keep it pushing. They'll catch the hint, like, oh, it might be because I'm flat. She might not want me.
You know what? You know what about me? I'm so bad at getting hints. I'm like, I need direct. You got to come out and tell me, like. So I appreciate this stuff like Chris Brown, but it's like when you say, well, I'm just saying not that specifically, but in that sense. But you know, when someone does something like indirectly and like I hope they catch that, like I'm not gonna catch it. Like you got to tell me because I'm not sitting up here trying to dissect your bullshit. I'm just taking everything at face value. Like that's how I am. I'm just saying personally. I wish I was better at getting hints. I'm really not. That shit will go way over my head. I'm like, what? You mean what? Oh, I don't give a fuck.
I feel like in this sense, it's better to figure out the hint instead of you being in your feelings. Not in your feelings, but just like targeted in a wrong way. Like I'd rather be like confused, like, oh dang, he didn't choose me because of this or because of that. Not necessarily like, oh, because I'm dark. Like I'd rather try to figure it out than to know off the bat, like, dang, he don't like me because I'm black. Like, dang, like it is giving colors.
I'd rather somebody be direct with me too.
Yeah, because I feel like I would hate to have to sit up there and wonder why ain't I good enough? Why ain't I good enough? What is it about me? Like, I feel like that's going down. That's torture.
Yeah, that is torture. Like, don't. No, just tell me what it is. And I'm gone, bro.
You don't like black people? All right, you racist, nigga. Let's keep pushing.
Right.
Sorry, Sealy.
That's all my life. Oh,
I want to watch that again. Hey, man.
Oh, wait.
you like this traumatic movies, man.
That's a classic movie, though.
That
Like,
is a classic movie.
All right, what's another traumatic movie that you like, sir?
another traumatic movie.
Because
You
you
look
didn't
like
say
you
what
like
love
12
got to do
years.
with it. What's
You said
12
love,
years
what?
of a slave.
and then The Color Purple.
Wait, what was the other one?
What's love got to do with it?
Oh, I'm weak.
No, you got a third one. Like,
What else?
probably Precious.
Precious is funny. That is a
See?
good movie.
And how was her trauma funny?
No, it's funny because of the humor that's in it, though. I like dark humor. That's
I can tell.
because
Her
it's
falling
funny.
down the stairs, getting tossed down the stairs.
Yeah, that shit was funny when she threw the brush and when she kicked the little thing down and then Bodie was trying to run up the steps to go get her. I was weak when she was like, what to go say? When she went to the chicken place and she was like potato salad, and she ran out with that bucket of chicken. Yeah, I was crying. Like, that's funny. That's not funny.
Nah, because in the
When
book,
she said, hey, get that big bitch. Like, that shit was funny.
see,
Hey,
in the book, she got raped by both her parents and she ended up dying.
Oh,
from
I didn't know it
AIDS.
was a book.
what?
Yeah, the book was first, and then the movie came after.
She got raped by both her parents, so Monique had raped her.
Even in the movie, it insinuates.
Oh, yeah, because she
got
made her
raped.
eat her out.
Exactly. You thought that was funny?
Yeah.
AIDS giving AIDS at this point. Ain't no telling she got AIDS from her dad or from her mama because they both raped her.
This thing gonna make mama feel good.
Oh, she had AIDS?
Yeah, she died. In the book, it insinuated that she died from AIDS, but in the movie, it don't really
died?
show that.
Mom
They got 2 books out.
Or Precious.
You said what?
It insinuated that Precious died from AIDS or the mom?
Yes, in
Oh,
the
wow.
book.
That's
So her
crazy.
parents had to have it, though.
Yeah.
They got it from the daddy.
Oh, that's deep. That's crazy.
Is it funny?
Okay, that part is not funny. Jesus, but she said, "Is it funny though? Is it haha? Is it funny? No, it is not. AIDS is never funny, ever. But that adds a whole nother layer to the story, though.
Yes, it does.
They should have did that in the movie. They should have like.
I feel like it was already overwhelming and traumatic enough. They like, damn, she died. Let's give her a happy ending. But no,
They should
she
have did a few
died.
both the end and said AIDS.
Ugh.
I'm just playing, but is that based? I mean, that's got to be based on a true story. It sounds like that's.
I don't know.
That's some stuff that can happen.
I feel like that was based off of a true story.
Cause that's what made it so like I don't know. Cause I mean I felt like it's somewhat relatable. That seemed like that could happen. That whole plot.
Yeah.
Take your ass down.
Bruh.
You said what?
Was that movie based in New York? For the book?
I don't know.
Oh. You know, New York is it's some
Some
bad people.
Some shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't even live there. I ain't gonna hold you.
I still need to go there. I still ain't been in New York.
I heard it is beautiful, but it's overrated.
Yeah. I do need to go for a weekend. And it's dirty. I hate dirty. That's what I love about where I'm at. It's really clean.
It is clean there.
To go like to New York and see all that trash everywhere. I'm like,
Mhm.
like when I went to LA, oh my God, I was like downtown, like Hollywood is different, but downtown LA itself is disgusting.
Really?
It's disgusting. Like it ain't what you see on the TV. Like
Hollywood, disgusting.
yeah, it is. But LA itself is worse. Like
Yeah.
about like the homeless is insane. Like the streets, it just smells like pee everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
Yeesh.
I can't handle that. Like I didn't even want to breathe. I was going into a damn like dispensary holding my nose. I'm like, bro.
Beverly Hills is really clean though. Like,
Oh yeah, Beverly Hills, that's bougie town.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills is nice.
Definitely.
I rode through there a little bit. I like Beverly Hills. And then Venice Beach, of course. Venice Beach is great.
Yeah.
I would go back there. I need to go back. But another news. What were we saying? What's a traumatic movie? What's another movie that I really like?
The Temptations.
That is
Yeah,
not-
I mean, yeah, I'm into the musical movies for real, for real.
Yeah,
Like,
all of them
Temptations
died.
was my favorite. That ain't traumatic though.
it ain't.
How they all died, like that
The way
movie.
Paul died was traumatic.
That's natural.
Man.
It's not traumatic.
Uh,
I got a traumatic movie. I just can't think of the daggone name. It's when that man threw his kids over the balcony.
For Color Girls, I would never see that movie.
I hate that movie. That
I
woman got
almost forgot about the plot.
raped in her own home. That pissed me
Yeah.
off. Then that man killing them kids.
Tyler Perry is always creating something traumatic
He's coming out
around
with
Black
something new.
women.
He's coming out with something new that like ain't Cookie in it. Until I always call it Cookie. Yeah.
Divorced women, something, divorced wives.
Is that it? I thought it
Yeah.
was called Striker or something like that. I don't know.
He just need to stop writing.
No, he don't. What do you mean? He in his bag right now. He doing some of his
Everything
best.
seems redundant.
It is.
Have you seen? I feel like it was for a while, but his recent stuff has been good. Like Beauty and the Black, that shit's good.
That's
Have
Was
ridiculous.
it?
Have you seen it?
Of what's that girl, that model? That show we watch, Beth.
All the Queen's Men.
All the Queen's Men. That's what Beauty. Whatever he said.
Beauty
He
and
a
the Black.
copier.
Yeah, that's what they remind me of.
He a copier. He
I want to
copied.
copier. I mean, everybody gets inspiration from something.
Bruh, you've been in the game for this long. You copied off of one of your artists. Because Christian Keys is one of his artists. Christian Keys is the originator of All the Queen's Men. So you couldn't like ask him for some inspiration or
I
find
haven't seen.
somebody else.
I can't even speak on that. I don't know what that show is.
I thought that was Tyler Perry's show.
Huh?
It look
I thought that was Tyler Perry's show.
What?
All the Queen's Men.
No. No.
Oh,
Was it? Is it?
I think so. He got like those is the people that's in it. Why don't I remember this model's name?
You said those are like the people that act in his movies.
She works with Tyler Perry all the time. That man you talking about works with Tyler Perry all the time. I swear I thought that was his show.
My thing is this: you started off church and Bible based, then you turn to worldly. That could be a whole different discussion. I'm trying to tell you.
You gotta shoot though. You can't keep doing the same thing.
I think he's just trying to put out in the world what's really going on in the world. Like,
but hold on, you losing your values for $1.
What values are you losing? It's all just a movie.
Man,
it's make believe.
This man got big and ate off of the church. He started off in plays, but his plays was gospel Christian based. Yeah. Then he got to the mainstream. The man started flip flopping and started becoming overly sexual. Like, dude, where's Christian? Where's God at? You lost him? I'm trying to tell you, look back to his old stuff, including the movies.
Well, yeah, I already know. Like, they used to always have the singing of the gospel, and it used to be real gospel based. But I feel like, in a sense, like that can only take you so far because you have to like evolve
as an art. I mean, as a
producer, whatever he is. Because like people are already complaining, oh, all his movies the same, all his movies the same. You always hear him singing, and you always hear this. So, especially being the only Black-owned, what is it called that he owns? His own production company, whatever the hell the shit's called. He's the only Black person that owns one. So it's like you gotta keep evolving on that because if he would have just stick with I don't know, if he would have just kept making it church-like in a sense, then that would have limited. Because a lot of people aren't open to watching stuff like that.
Putting him in a box.
Yeah, exactly.
No, how about you just target Christians? As a believer, we do need more stuff that is Bible and Christian based. Continue to keep making the stuff. We'll pay our dollars to go see something like that. The thing is, your audience started becoming broader, so you had to switch your lanes. But while you're switching your lanes and hanging around certain people, your values is being lost. You're losing your values. You're losing what helped you get to where you are at now. That's just me. That's my perspective.
I always think though, like, cause why can't you do both? In a sense, like he could probably still put out a movie that's not. But at the end of the day, these are just shows and movies though. It's all make believe, so it's not like it's
He using people's real life testimonies to build off of a play in a movie. Even with the stuff he creates now, he's using it based off of women's trauma or hurt and all that. So
But
what's the difference between?
that's what's happening in the world. We can't just not show what's happening in the world.
But do
People
you gotta include all them sex scenes and stuff in there though?
I do think sex scenes are really too much nowadays. I really
Yeah,
do.
that's everywhere though. Like
Yeah.
all the movies are like that. I mean, they're promoting sex in everything ever now. That's a whole topic in itself because like sex is what sells and it keeps people's attention. So
So
everybody, I ain't saying it's good at all, but I'm just saying unfortunately it's only gonna get worse with that one. Like it's gonna be in more and more.
They should just keep it as an illusion. Like we didn't have to see
Right.
everybody
Yeah.
fucking and shit. Like
Agreed.
too much. It is too much.
Um, these celebrities, man, I feel like they